Hi Scorpio, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're doing your weekly messages from the 25th of March to the 31st of March. So we'll get straight into it. The first oracle card you got is To Be Fair. And this card basically talks about, it's like kind of like justice. So it basically says there's always a balance between like having to do things and then having to just be. And right now you might not be happy with what it is that the side of the seesaw, the scale that you're on at the moment, but just know that like life comes in waves and there's always going to be kind of like moderation and balance between two things. This is also a reminder that, you know, what you do now could lead to something in the future. So maybe you might need to put in some sort of effort now that will lead to something better in the future. We have the full moon in Cancer, and it says a personal issue reaches resolution. And this card is basically saying that exactly that. You could be like one or two conversations away from reaching some sort of resolution in your personal life, probably your family life with Cancer there. But also keep in mind that the full moon and Cancer are both very emotional. So you could be feeling a bit overly emotional at this time, or dealing with emotional people. So just be careful what comes out of your mouth, basically. And then we have Scarab Beetle Spirit, and it says magic works through you. And this card basically says that like I feel like I didn't even know that this was such a good card, but I read it there, and it's like that basically that anything you want you can create right now, and you can like things are going to appear out as if from nowhere. Like you're going to get love or money or like good times or good things, prosperity, abundance. All of those good things are coming in for you now, and they're just going to appear out of nowhere. So that's great. And then we have the 10 of Wands here as your energy for next week. So Scorpio, I feel like you might be feeling like burdened with something, or like you're carrying too much. You could also feel like you're at burnout, like you don't have any energy left in the tank. This is also just a sign that maybe you do need to kind of keep going, but also weigh your pros and cons of like what can you drop, what's yours, what's not yours, you know, like that type of thing, because you are feeling very overburdened. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for you, Scorpio, for next week? Okay, that was very quick. So first out, we have the Ace of Wands, we have Chariot, Cancerian energy, so more Cancerian energy. We have the King of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Fool, it's Aries energy, Death, that's Scorpio energy, your energy, Page of Pentacles, I'll just move that over there. We have the Seven of Cups, and Lovers, Gemini energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Hermit, Virgo energy. So, as you know, things at the bottom of the deck are things that you don't see coming, or things that are happening in the shadows. So you could be needing to kind of work on healing some sort of, like you need to retreat and heal some sort of like stress and anxiety that you have, possibly depression, but it is about your mental health issues. It's time to heal these, focus on working on them. With the Seven of Wands here as well, there could be things where you get kind of like defensive over things, or you feel like maybe you need to stand up for yourself always. You know, you might need to heal that. Maybe you need to heal something that where you feel like defensive over someone who you feel is like causing you stress or anxiety, or like depression or sadness in some way, causing you sleepless nights, and you need to kind of heal that side of you. So let's see here, we have the Fool straight in the middle of your deck, which is Aries energy here. So the Fool is you know, you could be very focused next week on some sort of new beginning, a new path that you're taking, or wanting to start some sort of new beginning. You also feel like you just need to kind of jump in and take the leap of faith to be able to do that. With the Ace of Wands here, it is definitely a passionate new beginning, something that you're very excited about, that you're excited to move towards, very driven at the moment. With the King of Swords, I feel like you are thinking very logically about this new path, and you are being analytical about it, and you are wanting to kind of like move forward in a mature way on down this new path. Maybe you want to communicate very clearly as well about this new path. We have the Page of Pentacles here. Again, this is like a new path, so there's so much like about you wanting a new path here. So this could be like there's a need for you to kind of ground yourself during this new beginning, but it could also mean that you are now putting in some sort of effort into something, and it's only just small bits of effort now that is going to grow into something big. And then we have the Lovers here, so there's definitely a decision that needs to be made, a decision from the heart. Otherwise, this is about a soulmate, possibly a soulmate coming in, or just a very nice time with you and your person, where there's kind of mutual love, mutual feelings, mutual understanding. But you do have a lot of major arcana here, Scorpio, so I do feel like there are major things happening for you next week. So in your day-to-day life next week, so in your 3D world, we have the Chariot. So like I said, that's Cancerian energy, but it is about you maybe overcoming any sort of obstacles, trying to kind of move forward, find success. You could be actually literally traveling physically, otherwise it's just moving on in some way, like you're wanting to kind of leave something behind and move on to the next thing. We have the Hanged Man here. This is in your emotions. So you could be feeling like you're kind of stuck in something, and you're feeling like you need to let go of something from your past, or like move on from something in the past, where you're needing to kind of look at things from a fresh perspective or get like enlightenment in some way. But you are feeling very stuck at the moment. And then we have Death and Rebirth here. So this is in your thoughts. So you are definitely thinking about ending something or letting go of something and transforming into a new beginning. You're definitely focused on that. We do then have the Seven of Cups in your desires, in your drive, in your passions. You could have a lot of options on the table and you're confused as to which path you want to take. Like, you definitely know you want something new, but what new do you want? Where do you want to go? You know, so that definitely could be happening with whatever it is that your goals, your passions, you're confused about them and you don't know which way to turn. So let's see, let's clarify the Ace of Wands. We have the Three of Wands. This is about this new passionate beginning. You might need to plan and wait for something before you can actually take action towards it. You might need to gain some sort of knowledge or get some sort of perspective on something, a new perspective on something, have a breakthrough idea before you can actually take that step. What's the Chariot? Okay, the Chariot is the Ace of Wands. Like I said, overcoming any sort of obstacles, moving on to something new, something more passionate and fiery, possibly even literal movement, travel, something that you're very excited about. What is the King of Swords? Okay, so the King of Swords is the King of Wands. So you're trying to think logically and analyze something when it has to do with your passions or your desires, your purpose. Like, you're trying to figure out maybe what your purpose is. And with the Star at the bottom of the deck, you're very optimistic and hopeful about this, but you might need to heal some side of you as well. What is the Hanged Man? So the Hanged Man is the Seven of Wands, which is the same as that. So you need to let go of some sort of like needing to protect yourself in some way, or protect your people around you. This is about like being like defensive or overly protective in some way. So I feel like that's something that you need to let go of and gain a new perspective. Like, you feel like you need to stand up for yourself constantly. And like I said, you are feeling very stuck. You might be feeling like things are unfair at the moment as well. And that's why you feel like you need to stand up for yourself, and that's why you're feeling stuck. With the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, again, this talks about healing, or like taking a break and relaxing and retreating. And then when you have the energy coming out and doing what you need to and fighting again. Fighting for what you believe in again. So what is the Fool? So this new beginning might have to do something with a family or a relationship, or just your happiness in general. But the new beginning is going to affect some sort of family life. Otherwise, it could be like a new relationship that you're wanting to go down, or like a new home in some way, something to do with your family life anyway. With the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it's kind of like, again, you feel stuck with this, and that you can't go down this new beginning yet, or that there's a decision that needs to be made first, and like either you or someone in your life is being like indecisive, or feeling stuck that they can't make a decision, so they're not taking any action. What is the Death card here? We have Judgment in the reverse. sorry, let me just YouTube doesn't like the naked people. So I feel like with death and judgment in reverse, you might need to end something that is no longer working out for you. It's no longer like your purpose right now. You might be kind of needing to transform something in your life that is going to lead you to an awakening of some sort, like you're needing to have some sort of realization, possibly a self-realization. With the world there, it's also about ending something, like I said. So the cycle needs to end so that judgment can go in the upright and that you can find your purpose or have that awakening or that aha moment. What is the Page of Pentacles here? Page of Pentacles is the Ten of Swords. So I feel like you need to ground yourself after some sort of ending, or maybe like you're feeling betrayed in some way and there's something that you need to work on, like go down some sort of new path that you need to work on, something that you might feel like you've been putting a lot of effort into but you haven't been getting a lot of rewards out of that. What is the Seven of Cups here? Seven of Cups is the World. So this is about ending some sort of confusion in your life, ending a cycle, going towards something that's going to be a lot more fulfilling, where you kind of are going to be able to get over any sort of obstacles and burdens in your life and find something that's worth the effort, if you know what I mean. What is the Lovers? Okay, so you got two cards with the Lovers, and it is Justice, which is very synchronistic of to be fair. There might need to be some sort of like legal decision here, or it could be that there needs to be a balance between you and another person in your life. Maybe that there's some sort of offer on the table here that is going to kind of balance out a relationship in your life, or some sort of form of partnership in some way. Again, we have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So again, it's definitely something that you've been putting a lot of work into and feeling like you need to see the rewards of. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, Scorpio. So we have the High Priestess. It's time to kind of go within and trust your intuition. Maybe again, heal things, look at things that are hidden. Eight of Wands, communicate with people, kind of do take the actions that you can to like gain momentum in the direction that you're looking to go in. Focus on your passions. Maybe we have Justice again for a third time there, basically, because that's justice, and I take that as justice. So it's time to kind of balance things out. Also think about karma. What can you do now to help you in the future? And let's get one more here. Three of Swords in the reverse. You need to let go of any sort of hurt from the past, and heal from any sort of like regrets or pain in some way, or disappointments. So let's get you a romance angel here. Okay, so we have Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Make the Effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So maybe you need to put some effort into your love life. Who knows? Maybe that's the new beginning. So Scorpio, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.